here, welcome. If it is your first time, can we give it up for the new people here? If anybody's here for the first time, let's give it up for them. We're so glad you're here. If you are new here, this number up here on the screen, feel free to give it a text. And is it new here, or is it, I think I was wrong the first time. Is it the word new here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you told me I was wrong the first time. It's new here to that number, just to let us know you're here, and we would love for that to happen. For all of you middle schoolers, if you are going to be here on Sunday, we're doing something special, aren't we, Austin?
That's right.
We are doing a raffle.
Middle schoolers, listen up to this.
If you want to win some AirPods, we are doing a raffle on Sunday. I'm going to tell you how you can win. If you come on Sunday...
Wait, Nick. What are you raffling off?
We are giving away AirPods.
What?
Okay, even if you don't have a phone to go with AirPods, you can find something to do with AirPods. Like, eventually you're going to use them, or like sell them to a friend or something, right?
They will change your life.
Yeah, they really will.
Okay.
So if you show up on Sunday and you are a middle schooler, you will automatically get a free raffle ticket for yourself, and every single friend you bring is worth how many, James?
It's worth 3 tickets.
Three
That's
extra
what's up.
tickets
2
per
friends.
friend.
3
That's
tickets.
right. 3 extra tickets. So come on Sunday, bring a friend. You can have like 850 tickets if that's how many friends you have. I know James probably does. I don't know. He said Marvel over Star Wars though, so we'll see. But make sure you come on Sunday. Do we have a social media? Do we have social media? I think we do.
I'm pretty sure we have social media.
James, can you tell them what the social media is?
The middle school social media is CY68 spelled
That's right.
out in letters. And high school is CY912.
That's
Yes.
right. Make sure it's
What?
spelled out. It's not the numbers. It's spelled out like James said. And
That's
we have
right.
social media.
Make sure to follow us so you guys can know when we have raffles, so you can know when we have events, so you can
That's
know
right.
what we are doing, when we're doing it, everybody. That's right.
Yep. We have the big brain.
So, everybody, we're going to be doing something pretty big. We're going to talk about some pretty hard-hitting questions, some things that a lot of people might find uncomfortable, okay? And what we're going to be doing right up here, we were talking to you guys about this last week, middle school. Also, we were talking to you guys about this as well. This is for everybody that's here, okay? And we've had a lot of people sign up so far. However, it's going to be just because the spell check maybe was kind of working against you, okay? It's going to be this word up here. One word. It's going to be big brain, okay? Big brain. You're going to text it to this number right up here. Remember, big brain, one word. I know it's a weird word, and it's a one-word thing, but that's what you're going to text to get more information about our discipleship discussion session, okay?
That's right.
That's going to be May 11th and May 18th. And what do you guys think we're going to be talking about? Marvel versus Star Wars?
Hey,
I heard some people
it's an
in the back
important
say
question. We will debate if we have to.
We're going to talk about mental health, okay? We're going to talk about mental health, and we're going to talk about what the Bible has to say regarding mental health as well. So we're going to talk about those things right there.
We have a
I've been
game.
talking about that for a long time. But
We have a game.
We have a game.
Yes, we do.
James,
All
what are
right.
we doing right now?
We need 4 volunteers. 4 volunteers to come up for this game. Okay, right here. Yep, you. Come on up. Okay, you can come up. Right here. You can come up. I don't know if anybody really wants it. I don't know. You want to come up? All right, come on.
Is it really your birthday? What's today's day? What's your birthday?
What's today's date?
Let's
Pop
make it sure.
quiz.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Okay, here's our game. It's not bad. I don't know why you're saying, oh no. Yeah, do you want to have them come up? All right, so we need a chair. We need to get a chair up here. Yeah, can you bring one of the ones off the side? So go ahead and come up onto the stage. Everybody give it up for our amazing volunteers here as they come up to the stage. I'm going to bring this over here. We only need one, actually. We have to move it back. Okay, so here's the game. So you guys are going to go up one at a time. And you have 1 minute. And we will be your ball caddies. Can I have the tennis balls, please? You are going to have 1 minute to get 3 of these ping pong balls from this distance right here into that cup. I'm obviously horrible at this, so don't take.
He's tall. It's harder.
I have to get one at least. There we go. Okay. In 1 minute, you have to get it done. You're going to go one at a time. I did this earlier, and I could not complete it. So if you guys do it, you already know that you're better than me, okay? So, and if multiple of you guys get it done before 1 minute, it's the best time wins, okay? So I have Austin over here on the timer. I will be chasing all of these for you as they go. So come on up. What's your name? What is it? One more time.
Jeffrey.
All right, let's give it up for Jeffrey, everybody. He's going to be the first volunteer here. You got to stand up. You got to stand up. That would be way too easy if you were sitting down. Oh, thank you. On the chair. Stand up on the chair. There you go. Okay. We're going to get some amazing music going, and Austin is going to have the timer for me. And when he's going, we need to go crazy for him, okay? All right. Ready? Are we ready?
Here we go.
You got to do. Oh, yeah, it has to be best time. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go, everybody.
I'm gonna start you off with 3 real quick.
3. Wait, we're gonna hang on.
James, can you help me pick up the cup when it falls over, because it's going to fall over. All right. Ready?
3,
2, 1, go! Oh, not even close. Oh.
Come on, you guys, cheer him on. Let's hear.
Come on, give it up for Jeffrey, everybody. Let's go. Give it up for Jeffrey. Oh. Oh, come on, Jeffrey. You got to do better than this. Come on, come on. Clock is ticking, Jeffrey. Oh, so close. Oh,
go, Jeffrey.
Gosh.
Go, Jeffrey.
Oh, that's one, folks. That's one. Come on, Jeffrey.
Come on, Jeffrey. Come on.
Oh,
Jeffrey.
that's 2. Oh, my gosh. You have one more. One more.
We're at 35
Come on, Jeffrey.
seconds. 35 seconds.
35 seconds left?
No, now we're at 40 seconds.
Oh, my gosh. Jeffrey, you have 20 seconds left.
Up.
Come on, Jeffrey. Oh, and he got it.
46
Here we go.
seconds.
High five, Jeffrey. Come on over to the side.
Jeffrey
you made it.
At 46
All
seconds.
right. All right. We're going to reset here. Oh, my gosh. This is tiring for me, guys. All right. Go ahead and tell everybody your name.
Makoa.
Give it up for Makoa, everybody.
Makoa.
Give it up for Makoa. All right. What was his time?
46 seconds.
40. You have to beat 46 seconds.
Mr. Jeffrey.
That is a hard task. I couldn't even get it in 1 minute. So, all right, here we're going to start you off with 3. There you go. Oh my gosh, you're trying to cheat. All right. Are we ready on the timer?
I've been holding 2 like the whole
Okay.
time.
Are we ready with the timer? Wait, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Here you go. 2 more.
Here we go,
All right.
everybody. There's a lot of moving parts, and I only have 2
There
minutes.
is.
3,
2, 1. Come on, Makoa. Come on. You got to lift it up higher. You got to lift it up higher.
There we go. Like
Oh,
chest
that
level.
counts. We'll give it to you. That counts. Oh, that one does not, though. We're not giving pity points away. Oh, he's trying to bounce it from the side. That might be the way to go. Oh, there's 2. Come on, Makoa. You got plenty of time left. Oh, there we go. And that is definitely going to be the fastest time so far. Go ahead and go over to the side.
That was at 34
Give it up for Makoa.
seconds.
That was an amazing time. I don't know if that's going to be able to be beaten. I'm not sure.
34. I'm making notes here, everybody. That was at 34 seconds.
34 seconds. I think that might be the world record. I think that might be.
World record. Come on up here.
Can you get
are
those
next.
to James? All right. I know you're at a disadvantage, but I know you have the fighting spirit. You're totally fine. Just get on the chair. No, get on it. You already know the rules of the game. You don't get to sit down. All right. No, you got it. You're fine. We have the timer ready?
Yes, we do.
So you
Here
have to
we
be, right, 35 seconds?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He got
That's incredible.
34 seconds. 34.
Yes. So you better
34 seconds.
leave it all out on the floor.
Here
All
we
right.
go. 3,
2, 1. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Unlucky. Oh, she is just, no, keep going. Keep going.
Keep going,
No,
keep
you're
going,
fine.
here we
That's
go.
like the same height they were at. There you go.
1.
Oh, there you go. Oh. She was complaining
22
too.
seconds.
She was complaining.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
All right. Wow, that was exhilarating. I'm
She thought
tired.
She was gonna do good.
I really am tired.
Okay.
James, what do you make of all this? It's just so much to take in.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this is really amazing.
It's truly amazing.
What's your name?
Isabella.
All right, can we give it up for Isabella, everybody? She is trying to beat the record, which is what, Austin? What is the record?
22 seconds.
22 seconds. I believe in you, okay? You got to get this done.
Here we go. You guys help me count. This is our last one. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Oh, already got one. Oh, no. It's okay. I'll put it back in. Don't worry. Oh. Oh!
What?
Oh! They just got faster and faster.
Oh
my gosh. Give it up for Isabella. That was definitely the best time. We don't even need to know.
14 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
14 seconds.
Give it up for all of our contestants. They all did amazing.
My gosh.
Awesome. And what is their prize, Austin? Or what is the winner's prize? Sorry.
The winner. So Miss Isabella, come over here, sweetheart. Here we go. Wait, where is it? Oh, I got it right here.
14
okay.
cents.
We have a Starbucks gift card for you.
Starbucks gift card.
Great job.
Everybody else.
Make some noise for McCullough.
One more time for our contestants.
Thank you.
All right, everybody go ahead and come up to the front. We are going to get started in a time of worship.
You guys
It's
are
going to be
great.
awesome.
Great job.
Enjoy the rest of service. Good job, bro. How was it?
Thank you. sing this out. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. We're gonna sing it if you are. And if you are for me, who can be against me? For Jesus, there's nothing impossible for you. When all I see are the ashes, you see the beauty. Thank you, God. When all I see is the cross, God, you see the empty tomb. So when I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power. Come on, if you believe it, sing it. Almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against. Come on, with every hand raised, declare it. An almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. Come on, we're gonna sing this chorus one more time. I want you to declare it. So when I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Yes, Jesus. Can we lift him up tonight? Jesus, thank you so much for this opportunity that we get to come and we get to worship God. I pray over the words that are going to be spoken tonight. I pray that it would sit with every single heart that hears it. God, I pray that you would come into this place and move mountains. I pray that you would be bold. God, I thank you so much that we get to come here and we get to worship your name freely, God. We don't take it for granted. Jesus, thank you so much for this family that we have at Cornerstone Youth, God. Thank you for blessing every single person in here with the opportunity for getting to come here tonight. Jesus, thank you so much again. And we all said this in his name, amen. Can we lift him up one more time? Well, thank you for worshiping. You guys can take a seat.
Good evening, Cornerstone Youth. If it's your first time here, my name is Raul. I'm the youth pastor here. Sorry. Let me just get a handheld. Yeah. If it's your first time here, my name is Raul. I'm the youth pastor, and we'll try that again. If it's your first time here, my name is Raul. I'm the youth pastor here. So happy to have you guys here. Tonight's going to be a bit different. If it's your first time here, or maybe it's your first time in a long time, welcome. We really, really are glad to see you guys here. But like I just said, tonight's going to be a bit different. Last week, you guys might have read the news, you guys follow us on social media. You guys know that one of our family members passed away. And you guys have heard me say time and time again, Cornerstone Youth it's like a family. It's a dysfunctional family. There's some of you guys here right now that you guys have given me gray hairs. I'm going to have gray hairs because of you guys. It's a dysfunctional family, and there's, like every family, there's disagreements, there's arguments, there's all kinds of stuff, but nonetheless, we're family. And last week, one of our family members was taken from us. If you guys knew, there was a big accident on the 15 freeway last week. And one of our students, Garrett, was killed in that accident. And what gets me the most out of everything is I was standing right over there, listening and watching you guys just engage in worship, and it was awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. But it's hard knowing that one of our family members isn't here. It's hard knowing that I wish we had that one more chance to worship with Garrett. Because if you guys knew Garrett, he was a bit crazy. He was all out. He was full of energy. He was full of life. And he was all about the games. He was all about just the craziness of life. And I just wish he was here. To be completely honest with you guys, I don't have, I kind of wrote a sermon. I kind of didn't. And then, I was sitting right there doing worship, and I was just like, I don't want this, what I wrote down. And I found, for some reason, there was a sermon that I wrote 2 years ago here on my iPad. And so that's what I have in front of me, and we'll see if we get to that. But tonight, I just really want it to be a night for us as a family. Because if it is your first time here, it'll probably be awkward for you. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be awkward for you. It's going to be strange for you. It's going to be weird for you. But you will find some amazing people here, and you will build some amazing friendships here. And tonight, I really just want it to be a night where we can just reset and just focus. And you might be sitting there thinking, what does that even mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. Me and the staff, everyone does a great job here. The worship team, the staff members, the volunteers that help set up and tear down. Everyone does an amazing job, and everyone does it because we want you guys to have fun. We want you guys to we want you guys to enjoy worship. That's why the worship band does such an amazing job, and they're killer musicians, killer singers, because we want you guys to enjoy it. We want the best thing that's out there for you guys. But what I don't want to get lost ever is we do that, yes, because we want you to have a good experience, but most of all, we do it because we want you to experience God in this place. We want this place to be a place where every single one of you, when you walk in here, you know that God is able, well, first of all, God is able to meet you anywhere, okay? It doesn't need to be within these four walls. It doesn't need to be in this building. God can meet you anywhere you're at. You can be at home, at school, you can be away, in a different country. It doesn't matter. God is able to meet you. God is able to show himself to you no matter where you're at. But our focus is on making this place, this building, a place that you guys know you can walk in here with whatever it is that you have on your heart, whatever it is you have on your mind, and this is a place where you can come, you can share, you can get help, you can just build friendships, you can just meet people, you can just observe, you can engage. This is that place. We want you guys to know that no matter how far away you try to run from God, no matter how many times you come to church and you just sit there and you zone out and you don't listen and you don't care, God still cares about you. God still loves you. God still wants to be a part of your life. And that is ultimately what we, the staff, the volunteers, the leaders, that is ultimately what we want you guys to experience. Honestly, like I said, I don't have much of a sermon, even though I do, but I want this to be a reflection night for every single one of us. I want this to be a night where we're all like just real and raw with ourselves, like just being honest with ourselves. Like, why are you here? Like, why are you here? Why are you sitting in this place right now? And I know some of you guys will have different answers, and you guys, some of you guys want to like hang out with friends, and some of you guys want to do this, want to do that. And that's all fine, and that's cool, and like we love the fact that you love hanging out here. But can I ask you this question? For those of you that you might be on the edge about God, let me ask you this question. What if we as Christians were wrong and you were right? What if God didn't exist? What if God didn't really care about your life? What if God really didn't care about you? You're right and I'm wrong. Let's just play that scenario out. What effect does that have on our life? If God doesn't exist and we're all here for some unknown reason, what effect in the grand scheme of things, in the scale of eternity, I'm okay. In the grand scheme of things, what effect does that have on our life? Does anybody care to share? Anyone? Well, here's what I would say. If God was in fact not real, not present, doesn't care about us, doesn't care about our life, then I would say, then we're probably in this place just wasting our time, right? If God wasn't real, if he didn't care, then we're probably here like just wasting our time. We could all go be eating yogurt or something, right? We can be eating Cold Stone. Creamistry is better, but, you know. We can be doing that. Cinnabon's that's my weakness. That's the way the devil attacks me, through Cinnabon. Anybody with me? Anybody love Cinnabon out there? Yeah. I can't resist. I tell my wife all the time, if you ever bring me to the mall, just expect me to get at least two Cinnabons. And there is no discussion. There is no, I love and respect my wife, and there's not many things that I'm like, put my foot down, but that's the one thing in our marriage. One thing, just the one and only thing is at least two Cinnabons, at least. It's the way the enemy attacks me, and we all have our struggles. Don't judge me. But let me reverse the question. What if I'm right and you're wrong? What if I'm right and you're wrong? You might be sitting there thinking, yeah, this whole God thing is just whatever. You should read the history of this, and that might be you. What if I'm right and you're wrong? We already played your scenario out. You're right, I'm wrong. What effect does that have on me? Well, okay, then we're wasting our time and we probably shouldn't be here. But let's flip it. What if I'm right and you're wrong? In the grand scheme of eternity, what happens now? What happens now in the grand scheme of eternity? Yeah. What hope would we have if God didn't exist? Anyone else? Yes. We wouldn't have anyone to be there for us in our time of need. Okay? Anyone else? Yeah. It would become a lot more important to people who didn't believe. What about in like the grand scheme of things in like eternity? Like I think, and here's why I ask this question, because I think if we're being real with ourselves, it's hard to understand. I know a lot of you grew up in church or around church. A lot of you probably were introduced to God through your parents. A lot of your guys' relationship, your knowledge, your understanding of who God is just stems from that. Just you were raised around it. You were raised around church. And so you just, yeah, you know about God, but you don't really know, God personally. And I hope if that's you, because that was me. That was me my entire life. I grew up around church. I grew up around God. I knew the Bible stories. I knew the characters. I knew all of that. But I didn't really make God like my personal God. It was my parents' relationship with God. And I just happened to be their son, and I just happened to be around church. And I think a lot of people in this room can probably relate to me, right? Anyone? You grew up in church. It's just kind of like, yeah, you grew up in church, so you're here because that's just the way that you were raised. At one point or another, that relationship is going to have to become your own relationship. At one point or another, life is going to come and slap you and give you a wake-up call. And the relationship that your parents have with God isn't going to save you. The relationship that your pastor or your leaders have with God isn't going to save you. The only thing that's going to save you is your relationship with God, your personal relationship with God. That's why I always emphasize your relationship. Listen, your relationship with God is the most important thing that you can have. It is the most important thing that you can have. Relationship or not, like whether you classify it as a relationship, whether you classify it as a belief, whatever it is, like your relationship with God, it is the most important thing that you will ever have. That's why sometimes I say you have to, when it comes to your relationship with God, you have to be selfish. You have to be selfish with that relationship with God. You can't let anyone or anything come between you and God. I haven't really gotten what I was looking for, but if I'm right and you're wrong, if you believe God doesn't exist and I'm right, you know what it means in the grand scheme of things, right? Because my belief leads me to eternal life. And it's hard to grasp that because we live here, right, with all of our senses, what we see, what we feel, what we hear, what we smell. Like, we live here in the moment in like this body, in this form. But you guys know that like there is eternity after this, right? You guys know that there is more to just living this life here on earth. So if I'm right and you're wrong, then that means your eternity is not going to be spent in a place where I'm going to spend it. That's the big picture. That's the grand scheme of things. If you're right, I'm wrong, then all right, then maybe we're wasting our time. But I can assure you that I am not wrong. Obviously, with this tragic loss of our family member, Garrett, if you guys were here Sunday, Pastor Ron said something really, really good. He was saying that it's okay to not know what to say. It's okay to not have the words. And I know some of you guys were like really close to Garrett, and I know some of you guys weren't. And some of you guys maybe knew him. Some of you guys have no clue who he is. I understand that. But there are people in this room tonight who have been impacted by this tragedy. And maybe one of those people is your friend. And you don't need to feel pressure to have the words. You don't need to feel like you're the one that has to come in and save the day. You don't need to feel like you're the one that's going to all of a sudden make their hurt, their emotions, and go away. It's okay. It's okay if you don't have the words. It's okay if you don't know what to say. The important part is this, that you are there. That you are there for them. That you are there with them. That you try to understand, knowing that you won't fully understand, but you make an effort to understand what they're going through or what they're feeling. See, I think that there's injustice that happens in our world every single day. And you guys know that. You guys see it. You guys read it. You guys experience it. There is injustice that happens every single day. And so I want to share with you guys just quickly, what are some things that we can do when we experience tragedy in our life? What are some things that we can do when we experience tragedy in our lives? The first thing that I want to share with you guys is this, that we need to accept help and support from others. Accept help and support from others. It is impossible for any single one of us to recover from tragedy on our own. We need people around us. We need others to surround us. We need other people to come around us and support us and to remind us, like, hey, you might be in the pits right now. You might be at like the bottom of the barrel, but like I'm here with you, and I'm going to stay here with you as long as you need me. And if you're anything like me, that's hard for me. I'm not much of a, I just don't like, I don't like to accept help. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. I don't like it. But it's a must. We need to accept help and support from others. The second thing is this, that we need to focus on what's true and not what we feel. We need to focus on what's true and not what we feel. I want to touch on this for a little bit, because when we go through something tragic, when we go through something sad, we need to understand that our emotions can disconnect us from truth sometimes. And I think, just to be completely upfront with you guys, I think you guys have it even harder than me, because you guys have probably heard your entire life, or have probably understood, I should say, that all of your emotions and all of your feelings are, well, maybe I'm trying to find the right way to say this, but I see so many students your guys' age being led by your emotions. You let your emotions lead you. You let your feelings dictate what you do, what you don't do. How you feel something and you automatically take that as, I gotta do something about it. When in fact, you guys know this, your feelings aren't that. Do you guys know that your feelings aren't always right? You guys know that, correct? You guys know that just because you feel something doesn't mean that you need to go act on it. It doesn't mean that you need to go fix this, say that. It doesn't mean that it's truth. It doesn't mean any of that. Our emotions, our feelings are, yes, they're God-given, but they are there to just raise a flag. They're there to just remind us that, hey, maybe you need to stop. Maybe just stop. Maybe think about this for a second, and maybe analyze the situation, but think about it. Use your head. Don't just let your emotions guide you. And I want to share that with you guys because, again, I truly believe, you guys know, you guys see it, students, your friends, you see all the anxiety, the depression, the thoughts to hurt yourself or the thoughts that your friends have. And a lot of that is because we don't know how to process our emotions. We don't know how to process our feelings. We just take our feelings as truth. We think, well, if this is how I feel, then I must act on this. If this is how I feel, then I must go do this. I must go say that. I need to do this. I need to do that. We just act on our feelings instead of stopping, process our feelings, think, reach out to somebody, and then move forward. And the third thing is this. Hope and trust God for the strength to recover. We need to hope and trust God for the strength to recover. Somebody said this. What did you say earlier? Without God, there's no hope. Without God, there's no hope. That's true. And without hope, you can't move forward. You cannot move forward without hope. And you can't have hope without faith. What's the hardest thing about Christianity for you guys? What's the hardest thing about, following Jesus? Can somebody share? Yes. Having the faith to do it. Trusting in God. Come on, I need some real, not that those are not real, but talk to me. Tell me, what is it? When you're put in a position that you feel like, man, I should probably share about God to this person. What stops you from doing that? Yes. Fear of rejection, that they'll think you're weird? Yes. Okay, when it doesn't come the first time that you try to receive God? Okay, yes. God won't always answer you in the way you want him to, yes? Feeling judged, that's good. Getting what? Getting bullied. Who else? Yes. Losing friends. Okay, right here. Social placement. That's good. You guys know what that means? Social placement. That's a big term for you. That's a big term. Social placement. It means people automatically like categorize you as like oh, he's weird or she's weird because she believes in God, he believes in God. Yes. You what? For some, it's hard to believe in something they can't see. Sorry, I can't hear you. To not trust man, but to trust God. Yeah, trusting God is hard. Yes, Joel. Okay, to stick to what you know you should be doing. Yes. The feeling that he's not there. See, I think these are all things, Randy, yes. Allow him to take control. I think these are all things that at one point or another we have all wrestled with. Christianity isn't easy. Following God is not easy. Following God takes courage. Following God takes a lot more than what people think it does. It is a lot easier to not believe in God than to believe in God. It takes nothing. Look, if you want to fit in with the crowd, if you just want to fit in with people, easy. Do what they do, talk the way they talk, go to the places that they go to. Like, just do what they do. Don't think about it. Just follow. Just be brainless. Be closed-minded. Have no sense of emotional intelligence, and you'll be fine. You'll fit right in. But if you want to lead, if you want to be a leader, and you want to stand out, and you want to be a person who stands up for what is right, and you want to be a person who leads people to Jesus, it takes courage, it takes boldness, and it takes a lot more than what it would take to just fit in. Hope and trust God for the strength to recover. I honestly, what time is it? 7:55. Band, you guys can come up. I just want to take a couple moments. Like I said, I hope tonight is just a night where every single one of us can just really, really challenge ourselves to just and ask yourself this question, like, where am I with God? Like, where is my relationship with God? Is my relationship with God non-existent? Is my relationship with God only there because my parents, like, come to church? And, like, is that where my relationship with God is? Because if that's where it is, that's okay. Like it happens. But I hope that tonight you challenge yourself. I hope that tonight you really make an effort to really look for God, even when it's hard to see him, and even when it's hard to feel him around you. Like, that's why it's faith, right? It wouldn't be faith if it was just, here you go. Boom. You see it, you feel it, you hear it, you can touch it, you can smell it. That's not faith. That's, you see it. You're living by what you see and what you feel. So I asked the band to come up and play a song. I'm going to ask our adult leaders to come up to the front. The leaders up here are going to be available to you guys for prayer, whatever it is, whatever it might be in your life, whether it's a tragedy, whether it's something sad, whether it's a struggle, whether it's something that you just don't know what to do with, but you know that you need prayer, you know that you need help. Look, every single one of these adult leaders are up here. Every single one of them. So if you need prayer, as the band starts to play, I'm going to invite you to just stand up, come up to the front, just, you know, the girl go with the girl, guys with the guy, and they'll pray with you, and then I'll come back up and I'll close us out in prayer, okay?
You go before I know that you've even gone to win my war, and you come back with the head of my enemy, and you come back and you call it my victory. My greatest defense, and leads me from the dry wilderness. All I did was praise. All I did was worship. All I did was bow. Stay still. And hallelujah, you have saved me. So much better your way. And hallelujah, great defender. So much better. Did was praise. All I did was worship. And all I did was bow down. Oh, all I did was stay still. You reintroduced me to your love. picked up all my pieces, put me back together. You are the defender of my heart. And when I thought I lost me, you knew where I left me. You reintroduced me to your love. You picked up all my pieces, put me back together. You are the defender of my heart. And when I thought I lost me, you knew where I left me. You reintroduced me to your love. You picked up all my pieces, put me back together. You are the defender of my heart. In hallelujah, you have saved me. So much better your way. In hallelujah, great defender. So much better your way. In hallelujah, you have saved me. So much better your way. In hallelujah, great defender. So much better your way. So much better your way. So much better your way. And all I did was praise. All I did was worship. All I did was bow down. And I'm just gonna stay still.
I pray for us. God, we're here before you tonight, God, and a lot of us are here just observing and just wondering what's going on and why is it so different tonight, Lord. But you know that there's many in this place that are just brokenhearted, that are hurting right now. And Lord, so I thank you for this opportunity that you've given to us to just pause, to slow down, just remember. Just remember that you love us. Remember that you care for us. Remember that you want to be near to us. And so, Lord, right now I just pray for every single student in this place, God. God, you know what's happening in their life, God, and for some, it's a lot of chaos, a lot of negative situations. But for others, God, there might be in a season where life is good, where they're getting ready to enter into some exciting opportunities. And God, we rejoice with them. We thank you for those stories. So Lord, I just pray, God, that right now, God, that you just remind every single one of us, God, of the simple things in life. Let us be grateful for the moments that we have with one another. Let us be grateful for the moments that we have as a youth family. Let us be grateful for the moments that we have with our family, with our friends outside of church, Lord. God, we pray these things in your name. Before you guys leave, Garrett's family wanted me to let you guys know that every single one of you is invited to Garrett's memorial service happening this Saturday. at 1 o'clock in the main sanctuary. And so every single one of you, whether you knew him, whether you didn't know him, you guys are invited. You guys, if you didn't know him, you guys were part of his Cornerstone youth family. And so like I said, that's happening this Saturday at 1 o'clock here. I'm going to have the worship team just play for a little bit. You guys are dismissed, but they're going to keep playing, and some of the leaders will stay up here, and they're going to keep being available for you for a few more minutes. And so you can either get up, leave, have a good week, or if you want to sit and just watch, you want to come up, you need prayer, or if you just want to sit and worship, you guys are more than welcome to do that. But I do ask that if you're going to be heading out, just do so quietly, and just go outside. Thank you guys. You guys are dismissed.